And that brings us to our last suggestion for free, underrated Disney experiences in Disneyland. So
This is our favorite.
Our favorite, ultimately. This is also something we've talked about quite a bit over quite a few episodes, but we love to do the Mark Twain Riverboat. Specifically for us, we like to end our trips on the Mark Twain because soaking up the park from that view at the end of the night is such a magical and relaxing and special thing to do at the end of a trip. It's hard to explain, but it has definitely become one of my favorite memories in the park, especially because we've started doing it since having our son. It's just really become a staple in each of our trips.
I remember the first time going on it and I was like, this is Disney.
Yeah.
Like this
why don't we
Disney
do
magic
this all the time?
And it's, at least when we go at night, never crowded.
Yeah.
And so you get to see,
huge.
you get to pick your spot. You get to see all of, that perimeter of Disneyland in a very not congested way. You get to look at all the people who are, stuck in the crowds trying to weave in and out, especially like we usually go to the top floor, which you could just stand and look out. But I think one of the bottom floors has seats and everything. But why we like to do it the last night that we're there is because it's almost like a way to say farewell to the entire park before we head home.
Yeah.
And it's in a very intimate and personal way. And there's a lot of things that you see that you've never even seen before at Disneyland. I mean, you see, there's like animatronics on the outskirts of, the rivers of America. You get to see Galaxy's Edge in a new way, this beautiful waterfall that the train goes over, and a lot of really, really cool experiences. And so, really cool sights and sounds. And so you got to do it. Yeah.
Yes. And another thing that we haven't gotten to do yet, but we know is a lot of people's favorite thing is getting to captain the riverboat.
Yes. Yes.
And this wasn't something that we had written down on here, but we've had a few people say that they've done it or that their kid has done it or something. We've seen some videos.
So I think you could ask them like at the front before you even load on, and then they might say, to walk up there and ask once you're up there. But if no one else has asked for it, you could go where they pilot the Mark Twain. And so your kids or you can literally hold onto the steering wheel, turn it, and all that fun stuff. So you get to see
so cool
in an area that hardly anyone ever gets to see.
Yeah. We'll have to do that on our next time. I think.
Our son would freak out. But honestly, this one is a huge one for us. So if you haven't done the Mark Twain Riverboat or haven't in a very long time, I would say do it.
It truly is such a magical experience in the park.
Yeah.
And if you want to be like us, ending your trip that way is the way to do it. I would have to say.
Yeah, same here.
So special.